All right. Well, hey, yo, what's up? So, just how fast is the fret fixer on leveling and crowning frets all in one step? We're going to run a stopwatch and see. Here we go. All right. First, you got to find your high fret, the offensive fret. I happen to have one right here. So, we're going to mark it so that we're, don't do something silly. And then, oh, my tool, it's back here. You know what? This is so fast, I'm not even going to reset the watch because this is just ridiculously easy and fast. Now, you just put it on the adjacent frets. You don't have to worry about getting any part of the fret too high or too low. Like sometimes I'll have a fret that is just high in the middle. I can do the whole thing and not worry about getting the parts of the fret that are already great too low, because I'm not having to file and check, etc. Now, you probably can't see that, but there is a fair amount of material already down on the guitar here, and just gonna go a little more on the black pad down here too. There's a fair amount of material. You can feel the change of the resistance change as the fret fixer really starts to dig in and make contact with more and more of the material that we're removing. Nice. All right. It's coming in. It's coming in. See, it's not overly aggressive, which is nice. You can kind of take your time, but what's so neat about this is you don't have to constantly worry that you might go too far, and you don't have to worry about which part of the fret to focus on, because parts of the fret that are already level or low don't get hit. It's such a no-brainer. Oh, and there goes my sandpaper. Okay, that is just minimally high. Now, the folks at Fret Fixer left a comment on a previous video because it was a little bit high, and they said yes, they designed this thing to leave the fret high intentionally so that you could give it a really good polish and it would just settle into, pretty much perfectly flat. Now, I hit that with some 600, and then I get a little of this 2000 grit moist with a little bit of Salavia, just so that we're doing a little wet polish on this. And a couple of strokes back and forth with that, and we end up with a nicely polished fret. I'm going to take this all down with I'm going to polish this up, the whole thing. I had a little towel in here, but I guess my little towel is gone. Misplaced. But there we go. Let's stop that. So, 4 minutes, and we have a fret that was actually pretty darn high is now very nice and flat. Is it absolutely perfect? It is here. I wouldn't mess with it anymore. So beautiful. 4 minutes, and that thing is flattened, leveled, and crowned, and as smooth as any of these others. So it's just genius tool. 4 minutes. This is a vintage brand Les Paul Wilkinson ceramic pickups. Plays great. The action was already typical to a Les Paul style guitar, so it was a little on the high side. And you can, nitpick your action to death or just decide to play better than the guitar. Beat it into submission, play it. And this was always a really nice guitar. I was very happy to have it, and recently got a Les Paul. So I'm putting this one up for sale, and gosh darn it, if it isn't hard to get rid of used equipment anymore. You practically have to give it away. It's a great guitar. Sounds good, plays as well as any other. But I'm going to hit some of these high things and clean the board and then restring it and put it back on the block. Don't even want that much for it. It's mahogany body and mahogany neck. It's great. All right, so under 4 minutes for a fairly high fret. Fret fixer. Genius.